the area that we are occupying here. It's a huge and vast area, and you will see while we are going. It's a big area, okay? From here, very quickly, if you see steel making plant 1. You see a yard outside where there is a scrap, skulls that we are using and recycling to produce steel. Okay. The unit before that, we call it direct reduction plant. When we go to phase 2 in the GT, I will explain from the beginning, from the raw material. Once we receive that raw material, and then we charge it in our direct reduction plant to produce DRI, direct reduction iron, and then you use it in a steel making plant to produce in phase 2 billet and combi caster, and then we use, this is basically the RO plant, reverse osmosis plant. We take the water from the sea and we do the reverse osmosis process here, and then we supply the water to the different users like DRP, SMP, rolling mill.
All the water we consume in this company comes from the sea. So we produce it in 2 RO plants, reverse osmosis plants. We consume around 1,200 cubic meters an hour.
Okay, my voice is clear?
Yes.
Okay, you see here rolling mill, and you see some of the products that we have. This is generated by the rolling mill. We use it again. Whatever you see here is not product, it's byproduct. We again reuse it. As we mentioned before, in Emirate Steel, we are really sustainable. We look at the environment and we don't throw anything outside. Whatever you see from the process generated, we are using it back again. Scrap, head and tail from the rolling mill, byproduct like a slag. We use it for different industries. You know, they are processing it and making cement. What you see here is the product that comes out from rolling mill, the wire rod. Basically, here we have 5 rolling mills, as Mr. Hassan explained, and we produce every year 3.5 million. We will go for expansion, as he mentioned, for 5.5 million, inshallah. It will be soon, after 3-4 years. But currently, we are producing 3.5 from 5 rolling mills. We have arm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Arm 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3 producing rebar, wire rod, arm 3, and arm 4 is the one we call heavy section mill. We will see it in the phase 2. Basically, what you see here is the product here. And the tag that Mr. Hassan mentioned, you will see it on the specification, the date of production, every single things about the heat, you will see it on that tag. So we can trace it back in case of customer complaint or anything. But overall, alhamdulillah, we are doing very good. We don't have any customer complaint. And our product is internationally known.
By the way, Your Excellency, this white pipeline is the natural gas. So all our natural gas is going to phase 2 is in this pipeline here.
Okay. This is basically arm 1 and arm 2. Arm 3. And you will see everywhere, whenever you see a pipeline yellow, as mentioned by our COO, it's the natural gas line. It's a standard. You see green color pipeline, it's water.
Stop here, stop.
Okay.
You see that building there?
Yes.
This is the CO2 capture, where we capture carbon dioxide and we give it to ADNOC. You know, so from here, this CO2 will go to the oil fields where they will sequestrate it in the ground. So all the CO2 we capture is coming in those pipelines, and then from there, that is just a pump house, you know, compressor's house. It will send it 65 kilometers to the oil fields. Okay, that's it. Next.
As mentioned by our COO, we are taking the CO2 and we inject it in oils. We have now accreditation for carbon footprint, that we are one of the companies in the world We are really care about the environment. As I said before, this is since long time back in our policies of the company. That environment is part of our process. So always you see, whatever we produce, whatever we do.
Stop here.
Stop.
We said we are going to expand. We want to build a new steelmaking plant. Steelmaking plant 4 will be here. This area. And the hot strip mill, the flat product, will be where those trees are, the green, in that direction. So the hot strip mill will go there, and the steelmaking plant 4 will sit here. This will take our capacity to 5.5 million tons. Okay.
After the roof or inside?
In this area will go. It will go somewhere there. We are going to build new gantry crane areas. This area becomes for the steelmaking plant 4. Okay, go.
This is basically
Okay.
this is basically a strategic area that we decided. It's connected all, you know, like you see DRP2 there, DRP1 here. They will supply to the steel making plant that will be here. So it's connected together. So whenever, you know, we have a production, one plant is stopped for major shutdown, it will continue running. This is basically the idea here. We know we generate a lot of money by running these plants. We keep them, you know, running 24 hours over the year, except for the major shutdown that we have to do maintenance. So even the area we selected, it's a strategic area where connect all the logistic and, you know, and then the supply of the raw material.
You can't have a problem.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, it was a slight technical problem in the bus, but he could overcome that. The most important that we were not forced to take another bus.
Fortunately.
If in the future we build a pelletizing plant, it will be that area on the left. Because there is on the sea.
Where is the sea here?
You will see it is this way.
Now we are going all the way towards the seaside, the jetty.
Yeah, now today we have one gantry area, which is that area for loading heavy sections.